さんこんにちは、ミッチーです。今日も、ディスコエリシアムを遊んでいきたいと思います。ようやく、こっち側に来て自分の車を見つけましたね。バッジを見つけた。Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. あれ？自分の足跡もしかして。The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. なんか最近使われたのかな？お、誰？なんだ。I haven't seen the Elysium around for ages. あ、なんかクイックトラベルがアンロックされたよ。
The worn map featured.
クイックトラベルできるようになった。ようやく。結構広いな。A wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. 研ぎ石っていうのかな。Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. なんか途中で建ててる途中でなんか逃げたみたいな。戦争が起きた時かな。White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. 白いカーテンで中が見えない。Alan Boosen? 中見える？ You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. 結構埃と干からびてるチューリップがベッドに乗ってあるのが見える。ズボン。Plus one to Kingdom of Conscience. これもまた新しいスキルがもらえるのかな？ Tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. Moreless pants. 完全に普通だって。
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
完璧に普通。I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
これ履いていつもよりもっと普通になった。そうなりたくなくても。Moralist ってなんだ？
Makes sense. This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
マーティネイズに普通な、話が分かって、reasonable 話は分かるっていいのかな。temperate もう落ち着いている怒りやすくない意見を持ってる政治的な意見を持ってる人がいるって報告があるぞ。普通のズボン履いてるから。でも見た目いいよね。That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you, it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Where is this Kingdom of Conscience? 何かわかんないけど、まあ、OK, let's sign me up.
I knew we could trust you. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, we are all going to be so much happier.
アンロック。でもたくさんあるけどな。全部使えないよね。忘れるのにもスキルポイント使わないっていうのが痛いよね。Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to that administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue, and they're not only good, they're also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized? Saw. I have no idea. 誰か倒れてる？あ、横になってる。Cinder blocks charred. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. 誰かがここで焚き火してたみたい。
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
向こう側でも言ってたよね。事件解決してからベンチに座ろう。Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. 誰かが洗濯してる？ Through the broken glass, dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. お、ボトル。お。椅子だけ？ You see a dark wood chair in the dim light of the room. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. 赤い椅子。冷たい風。Postcard. Coal City 08. お、いいんじゃない？おしゃれな。You're sure that wearing this tie is a statement. You're not sure what kind of statement though. ドラマプラス2。もうドラマもう12がマックスかな。あ、いや、マイナス1で11になってたんだ。Inland Empire も全然ないからそっちを上げた方がいいんじゃない？見た目は、まあ、どっちがいいのかな。わからん。ズボン。こっちステータスこれ以外に何もないから、戻しましょう。Electrochemistry or あれ、両方 Electrochemistry。あと、ポストカード。This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. 逃げたぞ、出れたぞ、みたいな。脱出できたぞ、みたいな。書いてある2回。Forest of smokestacks、ね。煙突の森。どっから逃げたんだ？この町から？それとも、その工場みたいなとこ？There's There's a boat tucked away underneath a tarpaulin cover.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
お前みたいな大人が横になって入り込むスペースがあるって。大きさだって。なんであそこで寝れる。
Huh?
Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep. I said great news, I found somewhere to sleep under this boat here. It'll be free.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
どういうこと？これがニューホームですか？でもあれほぼカープだから寝れるんじゃない？寝れるってことは書いてない。ここはもう行ったね。ここから来たね。What's over here? OK。この人たちに挨拶するか。The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. That's just life, friend. あれ？ここから行けない？もうなんか、いろんな人がいるね。子供たち。あ、なんか盗めそう。Up rock. 石で遊んでる。
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old.
5歳ぐらいの少年。Lillian's twin.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Lillian's other twin. Lillian って誰？お母さんの名前？ Hey, where's your mom?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
返事はない。You guys look identical. 見た目そっくりだな。
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
なんか一人怯え始めたよ。
He looks just like me.
僕とそっくりでしょう。
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
結構土まみれ。
The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
お前子供苦手なんだろって。And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Bye, kids. Take care. ここは入れる？いや、ボトルだ。あれ？ここもう入ったよね。あれ？ここなんか入ってた？おお。ジャックパ。Doctors are idiots. こんにちは。
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Rosemary、なんか売りつけようとしてる？
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean
お、麻
amphetamine.
薬もある。 300あげるのI want a pack of smokes. Here's the money for Pilsner. Sell me some speed. Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, it's what I... Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Quite the business venture you've set up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
結構ビジネスマンだね。いい酒のボトルを3つ手に入ったからそれを2つ売ってすぐまた投資したと。
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
それでタバコとかビールとかスピードとか買って見てみろみたいな。みんな俺の手のひらの中だみたいな。
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Looks like you're on your own hook too.
Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
いいんじゃない Do we know each other?
Sure, friend. You know it.
何銃あれ俺がもしかして俺の銃を売ったとかいやポーンショップに売ったんだよね
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's a buffoon. Let's have a word after your high concept transactions. I'll give you the lowdown.
この人の名前エリデュームスパイラルI'm off.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
話してみよう
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra trademark tracksuit puts down his pilsner and ends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
やっぱり俺のこと知ってるなDon't shake his hand.
So what's happening?
He wipes his hand on his dirty lycra pants and picks up his beer. Wait, tequila?
Yeah, tequila sunset. How are the
カクテル飲んでん
high
のか
concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
どういうこと reality based adventures 現実ベースの冒険はどうだって
He says it like it's obviously your name, like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
Re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. 現実に re-enter してconquer するために今日本語出てきません俺が法律だと現実をconquer って何支配するぞって支配するために戻ってきた
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's spiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
この人はあんま調子良くない調子良くないみたいだね
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
お前らここで何やってんだ？世界を救ってるんだよ。
Please don't call. Don't call.
Don't call Abigail って名前。これしか言わないのかな？
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
飲んでるだけだよって。昔々世界を救おうとしたけどね、うまくいかなかった。
So now it's a pirate's life for me. You too, Tequila Sunset.
俺はテキーラサンセって言うんだよね。Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail? I'll call whoever I want. Don't tell me what to do. 差しすんな。好きな人に電話する。
Abigail! Don't call her!
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
何近づけって？
Don't call Abigail! Don't call Abigail!
臭い臭い。
Call Abigail!
逃げろ。OK? こっち行けるの？
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
ここは渋滞してない道があるの？
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
向こうの街の景色を描いてんのかな。What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
向こう行けないんだ
The
ろうな。
wind moves the aerosol. The detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
行けない。One skill point. あれ？ラーマが下がったけど。あれ？銃を手に入れたらやっぱ弾撃てるようになるんだ。Empathy, visual calculus, logic, electrochemistry, F-light. Okay. What's in this house? Flower trough where nothing really grows, maybe in spring. 花とか植える。植木鉢じゃないけど。 Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. The street sign is illegible below the graffito. グラフィティで文字が読めない。誰かいる。歌ってる？子守歌。Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. もらえます。なんだっけな。なんて言うんだっけ。生き物の、皮を詰めてるやつ、taxidermy。知ってたんだけど忘れた。これメロディー歌ってない？ Hello,
mister.
Hi, little Lily. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
ぬいぐるみと遊んでんだ。4、5歳。そっか。I heard there was a girl here who has armor gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
I had gloves だって。持ってたって。
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
誰かが隠した。空の家に。空き家に。こいつが隠したんじゃないの？ And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
双子が取ろうとしてたから隠したって。She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part. 子供に優しいんだね。
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
砂の城の下に埋めてあるって。What's this? さっきの鳥を見せる。
It's a grouse!
It's a grouse.
Wasn't Gar, the cafeteria manager, trying to repair a piece of taxidermy?
But what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it?
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway.
もらってい
He
い？
looks angry.
何のためにあるの？わかんないって。もらっていい？いいよ。もう取ってるし、もう取ったしねって。もう取ったでしょ。Okay, goodbye.
Bye!
じゃあ、手袋を探しに行こう。Where is the sandcastle? あれか。
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
どれだけ彼女の城作りうまいと思ってんの？このナレーターさん。いやでも雨で結構崩れてるみたいだね。Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed. collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic
よ
gauntlets.
し。
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
やっとだよ。なんか達成した感じがあるな。The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off as the real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. なんか、ガードがなんか直そうとしてたみたいなこと言ってなかった？あ、カラオケも歌える。あ、イザベル・リリアン。あ、双子のお母さんがリリアンね。OK。まだ北に行きたいけど、なんか銃持ってる人たちいない？ここ。っていうかこれまだ戦争前の街だよね。立派な。これ誰？おばちゃん？洗濯してる。Wash your woman. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samarran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot Sujunti.
外国の人？
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
If you can't see, then how did you know I was here? 目が良くないみたいだ。
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
もう耳はいい。近寄る。Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
警察だってはわかるんだね。
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. We're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black Hound.
最後に警察が来たのは12年前。でも、みんなには、ill omen なんて言うんだろう。I am an ill omen, alright?
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
あんたら警官は、この町には、悪い運、なんとか、ごめん、悪い運を持ってくるから。でも歓迎するよ、みたいな。OK。結構金落ちてる。You can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. 鍵がかかってる。こんにちは。 離す前に瓶でも詰めましょう。What are these doing in the fish? あれ？お、なんかいいブーツがあるよ。Perception +1 だって。魚の中に混じってた。あ、手袋。あ、つけていいの？いいの？ Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride into the night. The heel comes in handy too. It definitely makes you some good 5 centimeters taller. But could it be that it's also making you sharper? More perceptive to your surroundings now that you've gained a new perspective? Hmm. なんかミスマッチだけど。
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
手袋ね。死人の手袋つけてんだけど。結構強そうだね。
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Decked out in future armor like a cot ought to be.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
フルアーマー着れるかな後で。
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
Yeah, I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
全部揃うまで時間かかるかもしれない。それまで調べた方がいいよって。調査した方が。弱みとかもあるかもしれないしね。
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
New thought. 彼女がウリアンかな？ The boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. The planks creak beneath your weight. 板がギシギシきしむ。The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Excuse me, are you Lillian?
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip. 腰に剣を装備してるけど。
Factory balanced. Bakelite and stainless steel.
Anything I can help you with?
What's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
Netpicker って呼ばれるって。I was asked to get your signature.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
新しいビルの建設進めたいから許可を住民から許可をもらうためにサインもらおうとしてんだね。Efforts planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
What exactly?
That Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
ユニオンが いいことするとは考えられないけどねって。自分たちのことしか気にしないんじゃないか。でもまあユニオンのメンバーも子供いるしねって。
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Here, use my pen.
He has a pen and everything. Here you go.
お、サインした。Why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
No, no, it's a youth center. Why shouldn't you?
That's what I asked you. It's a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
自分も子供いるしね。何かすることを与えないと良くないから。自分も何もすることなかったから11歳から飲み始めたし。でもイソベルのサインも必要だからね。
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic.
Nice sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
ほとんど脅し用に持ってるだけだけどね。
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not.
いていい？
Attempting
ダ
to
メだ。
confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband now? いろんな男性をねしつこい男性たちのために持ってるんだね。
Gone.
もう一人は結局結婚したって。でも今はもういないって。死んだんじゃない？
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Gone where? To the waves. 波の中に。I'll say no more.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
酔っ払って海に出てって、船だけが戻ってきて、死体が2週間後発見されたって。
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
4年前ね。Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks. まあ、ね、そんな、ずっと悲しんでる余裕なんてないから、私たち。実際に自分と子供たちの人生はあんま変わらないしね。
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
もっといい酔っ払いと、付き合う、準備ができてるんじゃないかって。告白しろ、みたいな。告れよ。 3%。あ、剣がいるからダメ。あとデートスポット見つけないといけないね。Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. 'Twould have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
さっきあったボート。今、ターを塗っている。それが乾くのを待ってる。
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails. My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
2日ぐらいだと思う。I'm looking for someone. Isabel.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
車椅子のおばちゃんの旦那さん。
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen, I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where did they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
もっと向こうだね。Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Okay, let's go up. てか、ここら辺で一回終わりましょうかね。広いな。よし、探索ちょっとは進んだよ。A little black swallow circles above you. You hear it chirrup. Not chirp, chirrup. はい。では、今日はここでいます。Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.